have different feelings about Shakira's scandalous diss song to Gerard Pique. But what they probably don't know is that this song represents one of the best methods to get over a breakup, according to psychologists. Yeah, obviously this song might be great for her, not so much for Pique. And in this video I'm going to explain you why Shakira's famous diss track is indeed a great way to recover from a painful heartbreak. So yeah, there are a lot of methods and strategies to get over a painful divorce or breakup, and for the best results, the complex approach is needed, which may require a lot of things and sometimes even a change in lifestyle. But let's be honest, when we are heartbroken and in pain, it's hard to think about complex cognitive behavioral strategies of coping, especially if you don't have an access to professional counseling. We just want to start feeling better. And quickly. Luckily, there are some exercises that are super easy to start practicing for any heartbroken person. And in one of the studies, psychologists tested 3 of them to check which one would be the most effective. And it looks like Shakira knew the answer. So, what are those 3 strategies tested by psychologists? I'm going to explain you that, and you can try to guess which one Shakira used in her famous song made with BZRP. I'm sure that's gonna be an easy one for you. The first strategy can be called the re-evaluation of unrequited love. To follow this technique, participants in the study had to read and reflect on statements like "It's okay to keep loving or having feelings for someone who is not with me anymore." This exercise could be classified as one from the acceptance and commitment therapy. That is, instead of fighting your pain and feelings, you are offered to accept them and to live through them as a normal part of your life, without blaming yourself for being weak. The next tested strategy is very easy and basically consists in shifting your focus from your ex to anything unrelated, and that should be done consistently over a chosen period of time. In fact, it's been proven that when we are rejected or betrayed by someone we love, the same areas of our brain get activated as if we were cocaine addicts. As you probably know, the main core of most drug addiction treatments is replacing the drug with other non-harmful or less harmful substances. So it makes sense to cure love addiction by replacing the subject on which we are mentally focusing. And the third tested method involved a negative re-evaluation of the ex-partner. In simple terms, it means you have to think hard about all the negative qualities of your ex. Participants were asked to remember everything that annoyed them or upset them about the person who broke their heart and write it all down. It could be bad things related to the character or behavior of an ex, whatever that feels like some negative shit. Now let's come back to Shakira's famous song Pa tipos como tú, or alternatively known in English as Out of Your League. I'm sure you've already guessed which strategy this track is following, but let's check it together one more time. So, did Shakira use the first method of re-evaluating her betrayed love? This would imply her accepting her pain instead of fighting it. Well, let's listen to this part of the song. In English, that would be: "You thought you'd hurt me, but you made me tougher. Women don't cry anymore. Women in voice." Well, that does sound like a clear fight to me. The second strategy of shifting attention focus would mean that Shakira's song would not be about Pique at all. Clearly, that's not the case. And we are left with the negative re-evaluation of the ex-partner. Oh yeah, that sounds like the one. Indeed, in this song, she did the exercise perfectly by the book. Here we can find all types of negative re-evaluations of Pique, which includes suggesting that he is a lower quality dude, not worthy of her, that he behaved like a douchebag when she really needed him, implying that he trained his muscles way more than his brain, and more stuff like that. And according to already mentioned psychological study, the negative re-evaluation of your partner turns out to be the most efficient out of the 3 considered strategies. I'm not going to deep dive into the scientific details of the study. You can check it by clicking on the link in the description. But I'll tell you that this method showed the best results in lowering the feelings of affection and longing of the participants towards their exes. So, considering Shakira's song from a therapeutical point of view, it turns out like it was quite efficient way for her to get over the heartbreak and Pique. And if you're also going through a painful breakup or a divorce, you might take notice of that exercise. Psychologists suggest trying to practice this method for 10-15 minutes per day. This should let you get over the person who broke your heart much quicker. Although, I want to make just one additional note. In no way do I pretend to be a moral police or a judgmental bitch towards Shakira, but I would suggest that you maybe not make the texts with the negative reevaluations of your ex go public, unless you are absolutely sure it's worth it.